Hello, Internet. My name is Roro, and welcome to my channel. So, I've been making beats for about 12 years now, and I have made essentially no money. I don't have any followers on social media. I haven't gotten any placements, and I've pretty much failed completely as a producer. So, should I quit making beats? And if you're in a similar situation, should you quit making beats? That's what I want to talk about in this video today. So let's get into it. All right. So right off the bat, if the only reason that you started making beats was to make money, to get placements, to work with famous people, to, be famous for your beats, and you've been doing it for a long time and you've seen no results, then yeah, you should probably quit because you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Or let me rephrase, that was your right reason, but it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And, if you try something for a certain amount of time and you fail at it, then you should never try it again, right? That's embarrassing for you to do something that you like and not make any money. So, yeah, you should probably just cut your losses and quit completely. All right, so at this point, I've probably weeded out the people that felt that way and don't care. So if you're still watching this video, it means that you like making music and you care about it outside of fame and money. And yes, you absolutely should keep making beats. You absolutely should keep making music if it's something that you love doing, because just because you didn't find your right niche or the right path right away, that doesn't mean that you're never going to. And it also doesn't mean that you should stop just because you didn't see success. Like, I'm not trying to be successful in that way anymore, but I would love it to happen still. I'm not going to lie. But the only way it's actually going to happen is if I make something that's like as true and authentic as it can be that people connect with. And the only way I can do that is if I don't think about fame and I don't think about money. Does that make sense? Like, obviously, to a certain extent, if you want to be successful in an industry, you have to treat it like a business. But before you start to treat it like a business, you have to have a product that is worth treating like a business. Like, if you're just kind of half-assing type beats on YouTube, like, you're not going to get very far. You're going to get to a point and you're going to get burnt out. But if you're doing something that you love and that you're passionate about and you think about constantly and you literally can't not do, then eventually something's going to happen. And even if that something is just you feeling fulfilled creatively, and that makes your life better because you feel fulfilled, you don't feel down and shitty about yourself. There's something that you've created that makes you feel good about you. And that's going to benefit you in other ways that you probably don't even realize. I want to touch back on the type beats thing. I don't have anything against people making type beats. It just seems like to me, most producers that make type beats, they're doing it because they just want attention and they're trying to make money. But if you're passionate about making type beats and you see it as a service for other people, for other artists, that's great. And what's good about that is you'll feel fulfilled and you won't get burnt out because it's something that you actually genuinely enjoy doing and that you want to be doing and you want to be providing for people. But that applies to anything, like if I'm in a scene of music, like let's say I'm in like a noise rock scene and everyone around me makes noise rock, and that's the scene that I'm in, and I don't want to make noise rock anymore, but I keep doing it because I feel like I have to because of the people around me and the scene that I'm in. It feels like an obligation. The same thing's going to happen because you're not passionate about it. You're not going to feel fulfilled and you're going to get burnt out. That's like the main thing that I've been thinking about and talking about on my channel lately is not being fulfilled from the art and the music that you're making, and that leads you to burning out and wanting to stop. When in reality, you may not want to stop, you just may have to do something different. You have to shake it up a bit. Try something else, experiment. If you don't have a direction and you know what you're doing is not it, but you don't want to stop completely, just try something else and fail again, and then try something else and fail again. And then eventually, hopefully, you'll find something that you enjoy and you'll pursue it and you'll feel fulfilled. Because art and music existed before modern society existed, before the concept of a career existed, before money honestly even existed in the form that it's in now, where it's so necessary for survival. This stuff existed long before any of that. People have been making art and music literally as far as we can tell, and it's just evolved over time. So there's a necessity for art and there's a necessity for music that goes way beyond monetary gain and societal survival. It's a need. It's a human need for survival, in my opinion. And that doesn't just apply to people making art and making music. It applies to people who are listening to music and enjoying art and enjoying entertainment and creative things, you know? Like, people need to experience that just as much as people need to create it, which is why creating in itself is such an important act for you. And then sharing your creative work is such an important act for the world. Even if that world is one other person, even if that world is 5 other people, even if that world is 1,000,000 other people, it's like, if you have something to say and you want to express it, you should do that in whatever form you feel fits you the best. And if you feel that drive and you don't know what form fits you the best, look for it. And if you don't find it right away, keep looking. Eventually you will find it. Because again, I know I'm repeating myself, but the most important thing here is fulfillment. That is the real purpose of art and music, is expression and feeling fulfilled in your own life. And then sharing that allows other people that are searching for that same feeling to experience it through you, through your creations. And I don't even care about like legacy or living on past when I die. Like, that stuff's not important to me. Obviously, if I can help people after I'm not here, that would be awesome. But I also plan on being here for a long time still. So there's so much potential for me to keep creating. And I don't feel like I've gotten anywhere near reaching my creative peak yet. Like, there's still a lot of things that I want to do, and there's still things that I'm currently doing that I want to do better. So that's what I'm focusing on now, is making sure that I'm fulfilled so that when I share things, other people can share in that experience with me and can feel similarly. And I think that's why, the people that watch my YouTube channel enjoy it so much, because they're either creatives themselves, they have the same thoughts that I have, but they don't necessarily have the words to express it, or they just don't feel like they need to express it in the same way that I do. They're expressing themselves in other ways. And I've had people reach out to me that don't even make music and aren't even artists and say, like, the things that I say apply to them as well. So this is all general information. This is why I try not to get too specific when I talk about stuff, because this can apply to so many different things in your life. Like, creativity is not limited to art. It's a part of human existence. So, try to find ways in your life, creative ways, where you can feel more fulfilled. Your life's never going to be 100% perfect, and you're probably not going to get everything you want in life. But you can find ways every day to feel fulfilled and to feel good about what you're doing. And I truly believe that. And I think that's super important. So important that I'm encouraging you all today to just try. If you're already doing it, great. Keep doing what you're doing. But if this is something that you're looking for, I promise you it is worth trying to find. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like it, I have a bunch of other ones on my channel where I talk about similar topics: art, music, mental health. And I put a new video out every Sunday, so you can come back next week for a new one. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.